Hey everyone, Randall the payroll guy here, and today I want to talk about employees. Most of the responses I've received so far from laid off workers and employees that have had their hours cut, and they're just trying to figure out how they're going to get by. So I want to make sure that I did a special that focuses on them and their most commonly asked questions. So if you're one of them, or if you might be, listen up. I'm going to answer some commonly asked questions. One, I was told my hours are getting cut. Can I get unemployment benefits? Yes, absolutely. Go to the EDD website and you can apply right from there for reduced hours, and you should qualify for at least a portion of your income back. Two, my employer is joining the California Work Share program. So now they're telling me that I only will get half of my salary from them. How does that work? So under this program, if your employer is approved, the state will pay up to 60% of your income. You'll receive a form from your employer that you'll have to send in if they're accepted. So if your employer comes to you right now and says, hey, I'm joining the California Work Share program, I only have to pay you 40% of your income right now. That's actually not true. They still do have to qualify. So until then, if they want to reduce what they're paying you, they will have to cut your hours, in which case you can apply to the EDD for reduced hours. If they get approved, they can bring you the form and you can send that in. And at that time, will you qualify under the California Work Share program, and you will start to get benefits from the state. Number three, I just got laid off. I applied for unemployment. How long till I see the money? This is actually the number one question I get all the time. And unfortunately, there's not really an answer to it yet. I know the governor did waive and cut some red tape to make sure that Californians would receive this money faster. But unfortunately, there's been over 6.6 million people who've been laid off or are claiming unemployment benefits right now. And meanwhile, that's, primarily across the nation, not just in California, but it is a lot of employees here as well. So I would expect that it's probably going to be a couple weeks from the date of when you apply before you actually receive anything. And I think it's just important to mentally know that. It is unfortunately what it is at this point. Number four. My company is cutting hours. Do I just qualify for state benefits? This one gets asked all the time as well, because everybody has been hearing about how the federal government is going to give unemployed workers $600 a week. Albeit no one's seen it yet, but it's supposed to be showing up anytime. So those who are getting their hours cut are obviously concerned that they are not eligible to receive any of that money, especially if you go to the EDD and you find out that, you use a calculator and they tell you you're only going to get $187 a week through unemployment. In many places in California, that's not enough to pay your rent or food or anything. So obviously a lot of employees are very concerned. But rest easy. Fortunately, for those employees who have their hours reduced, you'll still be eligible. You'll just receive less than people who are fully unemployed. You should receive $300 a week. So hopefully that will be enough to replace your missing income and make it to where we can all ride through this. Anyways, I hope that I answered most of your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to DM me. I will respond to them as soon as I'm able to, or as soon as the information is available. Until then, be safe. Let's all wash our hands and let's make it through this.